Damian Lillard is now a 40 overall, and every point he scores is +1 to his attributes. The 4 goals he has to complete is to become an all-star, become a 99 overall, win an MVP, and win a finals MVP. And after 2 weeks, the Trailblazers start at 0-8. Lillard is averaging 7 points on 19% shooting, and he has racked up a total of 53 points, which gives us 53 upgrades. We're going to use those 53 upgrades, getting his mid-range up to a 78. And after our first month, the Trailblazers are going to start 2-13. Dame is up to almost 10 points a game. He's improving his shooting, still pretty poor though, and his points are up to 126. That's going to give us 73 more upgrades. And with those upgrades, we're able to max out his mid-range and upgrade his three-pointer to a 77. Let's check back with Dame at the new year. We're now in the new year, and the Trailblazers have managed to only rack up 5 wins but 28 losses. Some good news though, Dame is up to 383 points. This is going to give us 257 more upgrades. With these upgrades, we managed to max out his 3, his free throw, his close shot, his layup, and we got his dunk up to a 38. Dame is now a 52 overall, slowly climbing up. Let's check with him back at the All-Star break. The Trailblazers head into All-Star break on a 5-game winning streak, but you know, it's a little too late into the season. They're not going to make the playoffs. They are going to be able to get a good pick though. Let's check up on Dame. Dame's points per game is up to almost 17. His shooting is improving. It's still poor, but you know, it is getting better. He's averaging 3.6 assists, and his total points is now at 898. That's going to give us 515 upgrades. With those upgrades, we have now maxed out all of his offensive scoring stats. We also maxed out his shot IQ, his foul, his ball handle, and we also put up his speed and agility to 99. He's up to a 69 overall. His overall is climbing pretty fast. Now let's see what he can finish the season out at. LeBron James is going to win the MVP on the Miami Heat this season, averaging almost a triple-double on 30 points per game with crazy shooting splits. Obviously, the Trailblazers did not make the playoffs, but let's go check how many points Dame finished with in his first season. So Dame actually had somewhat decent of a season with starting out at a 40 overall. He ended the season averaging 21 points per game. Pretty poor shooting, but he did finish with 1,700 points. And that's going to leave us with over 800 upgrades. And with those upgrades, we were able to upgrade his stamina and vert to a 99. We put his rebound up by 6. We are going to focus on that next, so you know he can get those rebound stats up to help with the MVP. And we also did upgrade all of this to a 99, you know, so now he is honestly probably the best offensive player in the league. He has basically everything 99 on offense, and he's actually up to an 87 overall, which is way higher than I thought he'd be. And at this rate, we are definitely going to be able to make him hit the 90 overalls before All-Star break next season, so he actually does have a shot at that. But only thing we can pray for right now is for the Trailblazers to really hit on this draft to get us some help. Maybe sign a free agent, we'll see. The Heat are going to win the finals. Dwayne Wade's going to win the finals MVP, averaging 29, 8, and 11. The Heat also swept the entirety of the playoffs, 16-0. That's actually kind of crazy. That's going to be a hard team to beat, honestly. Yeah, Dame's going to have a lot to do. But let's go ahead and get into the second season. So in the draft, unfortunately, the Trailblazers did not get Giannis. That's what I was hoping for. But we did end up getting Rudy Gobert, which is honestly probably the second best option. Tony Snell going second is actually crazy work. I mean, no shots, but like, do we gotta remind you? Like, do we really gotta remind you, you know? But you know what? I'm gonna let it be, you know? At least we didn't get him. We got Rudy Gobert. Let's just hope we can at least make the playoffs this second season. Let's hope Dame can at least be an all-star. Not too sure about the MVP and the finals MVPs, but let's see. So in the offseason, Dame was actually able to go up to a 90 overall. We actually did manage to pick up Mike Conley. The team is getting better, and hopefully this can put us in playoff position this season. And heading into the new year, the Trailblazers are going to do a complete turnaround of last season. They're starting out 14-5, and they're going to be second in the conference. Let's check how many points Dame has so far. Dame is averaging 28 points right now with 9 assists on 53% shooting. He's going crazy. He already has 540 points. That's going to give us 540 upgrades. And with those upgrades, we almost have everything 99 for Dame so far. The only thing we don't have is his help DIQ and some post offense, which we're going to worry about last, obviously. And then after that, we're going to move on to the badges. But let's send him to the All-Star break to see if Dame can actually acquire his first goal. And Dame is also up to a 93 overall, so he's getting really close, really close. And heading into the All-Star break, the Trailblazers are going to be 43-11, still second in their conference, but they're climbing their way up. If they keep it up, hopefully Dame can have an MVP on his hands, but let's go see if he got his All-Star. And Dame is going to be an All-Star, and that's going to complete our first goal. And I also forgot to mention that last year, Dame did win Rookie of the Year. So, you know, just adding on bonus goals, but let's go check to see what his stats are so far this season. So right now, Dame is averaging 38 and 9, honestly, on pretty insane shooting. Dame's at 1,600 points right now, and he's less than 100 points away from surpassing his entire point total from last season. That's going to give us over 1,000 upgrades, which is definitely going to be enough to get Dame to a 99 overall. And let's see how many upgrades we have left for badges. All right, so we have officially upgraded everything 99 on Dame's offense, and we're still going to have 742 upgrades, which is going to leave us with 7 badge upgrades and 42 upgrade points left over. Not sure why Dame's not a 99 yet. Maybe it'll put him there after we sim. I'm not going to count the goal quite yet. I'm going to wait till we check back in with him, but let's go ahead and upgrade his badge points. First badge upgrade, we're going to go with a shifty shooter, and we're going to use 4 upgrades to max that out for us. And then we're also going to do limitless range by 3 upgrades, and that's going to be Hall of Fame. And we have shifty shooter legend. We're going to do our outside scoring. Then we're probably honestly going to move to inside scoring, and we'll just see where we go from there. But I'm gonna go ahead and sim it to the rest of the season. Let's see if Dame can actually win MVP. We will see. So Dame is not going to get his MVP in the second season. It's actually going to go to Derrick Rose, who averaged 34 points and 10 assists. It's kind of hard not to give him the MVP with that performance. Dame is going to be able to make the All-NBA first team, though. So next season, you got it, Dame. I believe in you, man. He also did make the all-defensive first team. So the Trailblazers are going to finish with 64 wins, but that's only going to get him to the 4th seed, which is kind of crazy. Let's see if Dame can win a ring. But before we head into the playoffs, Dame has hit a 99 overall, and that's going to complete his second goal. Now we only have 2 more left, which is to win an MVP and a Finals MVP, and he has a shot to complete the Finals MVP right now. Dame's averages for the year were 39 and 9 on 53% shooting, and he did finish with 2,400 points. And adding the amount of points he had with the 42 leftover upgrades, that's going to give us 896, which is enough for 8 more badge upgrades before we start our playoffs. And with those upgrades, we upgraded Deadeye to Hall of Fame, Limitless to Legend, and we did upgrade Set Shot Specialist to Legend. So now he has all really the shooting badges we want maxed. We probably put Deadeye up 1 more, and then we'll focus on inside scoring. And the Trailblazers are actually going to sweep the first round. And after those first 4 games, Dame is averaging 35, 8, and 11 on 56% shooting, and he has 138 points. And that's going to leave us with 2 badge upgrades before we head into the second round. We're going to use one of those upgrades on Deadeye to put it on Legend, and then our second upgrade, we're just going to put Physical Finisher up to Silver, and we're going to start working on our inside badges. And the 1 seed Warriors actually get upset by the AC Timberwolves, and we're going to be playing them the second round. And this year's MVP, Derrick Rose, and the Bulls are actually going to get gentlemen swept by the 8th seed Wizards. What is going on? Let's head into the second round. And the Timberwolves do take game 1, and Dame did not put on a great performance. And the Timberwolves just beat us as a team, man, scoring all around. The Trailblazers are going to go down 2-0 in the series. They need to turn this around right now. And the Trailblazers have now tied it up to 2-2, so it's even. It's getting a little scary. I don't know why the Timberwolves are making so much noise. Like, this is a sneaky good team. The Trailblazers do take game 6, winning 3 in a row. 1 more win. And the Timberwolves do win the next game, taking it to game 7. What is going on, man? I mean, like, they came here to play. Let's go ahead and simcast this one. All right, start of the 4th quarter, and the Trailblazers are blowing them out, which is great news for us. I was low-key scared for a second. We did beat them by 36, and Dame dropped a 51-point triple-double to advance to the conference finals. He wants that bad, man. Before we head into the conference finals, we do see Dame is up to 361 points, and that is going to give us 2 more badge upgrades. And we are going to use both those badge upgrades on Physical Finisher, getting up to Hall of Fame. And the Trailblazers are going to be taking on the 2 seed Thunder in the conference finals. And on the other side is going to be the Heat versus the 5 seed Pacers. The Trailblazers are going to be up 3-1 in the series, with the Heat already sweeping the Pacers, waiting for them in the finals. And in 5 games, the Trailblazers are going to beat the Thunder and advance to the finals against LeBron, Wade, and the rest of the Heat. This is going to be a tough one. Dame, you're going to have to be dropping like 50 points. And Dame is now at 512 points, which is around 160 upgrades. Plus the leftover upgrades we have is going to get him 2 more badge upgrades before we head in. So we're going to go ahead and max out Physical Finisher, and we're just going to honestly put Posterizer up to Silver, see if he can catch a body. The Trailblazers are going to take the first game in the series, and Dame put up a 32-point triple-double. LeBron had a strong performance, but it was just not enough. Trailblazers actually blew them out this game. The Heat are going to take game 2. Trailblazers take game 3. It's back and forth. The Heat take game 4. It's tied up. And the Heat are going to take game 5, having a 3-2 lead on the Trailblazers. Let's go ahead and simcast. And heading into the 4th quarter, the Trailblazers have a nice lead on the Heat. They just got to maintain it. And with a minute left in the game, the Trailblazers look like they're going to hold on to this lead and force it to a game 7. Dame put up 27 points. LaMarcus Aldridge 26. All right, game 7. This is it, man. And after 1 half, the Trailblazers have a 13-point lead. Let's see if they can maintain it. And with 26 seconds left, the Trailblazers are up 3. We're going to have to jump in this one. All right, and the Trailblazers are going to start with the ball, giving them a heavy advantage. You just got to inbound it. They are going to foul. Mike Conley is going to make his first free throw, giving them a 4-point lead. And Mike Conley misses the second free throw. LeBron taking the ball up. LeBron with Mike Conley on him. I mean, this is a mismatch. LeBron with the midi, and he splashes it. Just inbounded, no turnovers. Are we inbound to Mike Conley again? I mean, I wish they would have went with Dame, but Mike Conley, you can't miss both of these, bro. You got to make at least one. He makes the first one, and Mike Conley also makes the second one as well, giving the Trailblazers a 4-point lead with 9 seconds left. He inbounding to LeBron in the corner, doing a spin. Oh my God, and he slips out of his hands, and that is gonna be game. And 2 seconds left, Trailblazers got the ball, it's over. Dame is gonna win a ring. Let's see if he wins that finals MVP though. And they are gonna hand the finals trophy to Dame. Let's go check out what his stats were. And Dame averaged 27, 12, and 8 in the finals. And that's gonna get him his 3rd goal, alongside a ring too. And all he has to do now is to win an MVP. Looking at the NBA draft, I just realized that the Rockets just got Giannis last year, and now they have Jokic this year, which is actually probably the craziest back-to-back first picks you could get. And the Trailblazers end up getting Matt White. I don't even know who that is. I don't even know if that's just an AI-generated player, bro, but let's just head on to the next season. All right, heading into our 3rd season, it doesn't look like we got anybody that's going to be crazy moving the needle, so let's just hope Dame and Mike Conley and LaMarcus can all carry us to the 1st seed, because we do need that Dame MVP still. We are now at January 1st, and the Trailblazers are 32-3. Crazy start to the season. I mean, look at the screen. It's just straight W's. They haven't taken an L in over a month and a half, basically. I mean, this is looking like an MVP season. Let's go see what Dame is averaging. So Dame is averaging 33 points, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists, and he's up to 1,100 points already. That's going to give us 11 badge upgrades. He just got to keep this pace. We got to keep the record, and the MVP should be ours. But let's go ahead and make him better anyways. I'm going to use 2 upgrades on Posterizer. We're going to use 3 on Layup Mixmaster. That's going to leave us with 6. Let's go to some playmaking badges. We're going to use 3 on Dimer to put that to Legend, and we're also going to put, we're also just going to go ahead and put 3 on Lightning Launch just to make them faster, more of a scoring threat. I mean, anything to get those averages up. And Dame is going to win MVP, completing his 4th and final goal. He averaged 32 points, almost 13 rebounds, and 10 assists. Pretty similar to the average at the beginning. He just kept up that pace. And I do believe the Trailblazers actually tied the record. And the Trailblazers are going to finish 73-9. And since this is set before the Warriors 73-9 season, the Trailblazers technically have the record of the best season of all time. So that's just going to go ahead and give a bonus to Dame's resume. I mean, in 3 seasons, this guy broke the standings record, won an MVP, finals MVP. I mean, he's going crazy. And just for the fun of it, I'm just going to simulate this playoffs to see if Dame can win again. And the Trailblazers do end up winning again, and Dame wins a 2nd finals MVP, averaging 32, 11, and 9. And the Trailblazers only lost twice in this whole playoff run, and in just 3 seasons, Dame won Rookie of the Year, an MVP, 2 finals MVP. He has 2 All-Star selections. I mean, that sounds like as good of a start as you can get to becoming the GOAT. I mean, we might just have to continue his career in another video. Maybe we'll make Dame the GOAT, who knows. But that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, comment any other video ideas you guys want me to do in the future, and I appreciate you for watching. See you later. Peace.